who it is. It's Laquana, and I'm back again with another reaction video. And this reaction video is about people going to Chuck E. Cheese, and I would say they started a riot. Too many things going on in this video, as y'all can see. The most important part, what I didn't like about this video, well, there's two main things I can say about this video that I don't like, is that first, y'all fighting in front of kids, and two, y'all practically fighting in a public place and don't care where y'all was at. So to be honest with you, they look ghetto and all of the above, and I do not appreciate or like stuff like that. I'm gonna say I don't like stuff like that, because really, what the world y'all fighting for? I really didn't get the whole memo of the whole point of fighting. Like, it was a riot. Like, people, men, kids fighting. Well, I really didn't see no kids, and to be honest with you, that's another thing. I be seeing videos on Facebook and YouTube with kids jumping in grown folks' business. Little kids, stay in place. That's all I gotta say about kids. Too many things going on in this video. For one, y'all in a public place fighting, and then it's like I seen other videos, especially about black people. This woman, she brought in a gun and talking about she wasn't gonna use it, but really she had it out for people to see, and that what got her locked up as well. But they really didn't even show what was the outcome about this video, because really it was just too many people fighting. But it was just like a 30-second video, so couldn't really get the outcome, so I'm not worried about that. Like, it was just too much going on. For when y'all fighting in front of kids, like, y'all ain't got nothing better else to do. I'm not finna keep going on through this. Whoever recorded it, they recorded the middle part of the whole plot, the whole scenario, or something like that. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I'm like, for one, a public place where you could fight, especially in front of all these kids, y'all gonna fight in front of, no, that's just too dangerous. And they really didn't care. Like, I won't be able to be in public place fighting like that. Like, you got better things to do instead of just going on with the next person to say. Like, I mean, if you have beef with somebody, but do it outside. Don't do it in front of their establishment. Like, because they're gonna cause you a fine. Then y'all gonna go to jail. Then y'all gonna get locked up. Then you gotta worry about the kids. Like, that's why I don't fight people. I really don't. Like, people who have a problem with me, you have a problem with yourself. So, for anybody that have a problem with me, that's your problem, not mine. So, it was just the end of that. Like, I was like, let me see what the world going on. But you couldn't really explain or see what was really going on, because they were just fighting all over the place. It's like, you probably could see about 10 fights in this video. And then I just seen this video last week. I said, I should do a report about this too. But it's nothing, to be honest with you. Like, it's just people fighting ghetto. It's just like people who fight in general are ghetto. Like, especially at public places, just for attention. Like, you gotta be out your mind and really desperate for attention to sit there and fight in front of people. Like, it was just crazy. Like, if I come to a point of time where I have to defend myself, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm gonna defend myself no matter what. But me and fighting in public places, especially where I could go to jail easily, because I done seen a lot of videos about people fighting in Chuck E. Cheese, and I was like, that's not good, because it's like, for one, you can't bring weapons, and like, it's got a sign saying no weapons are allowed, and the lady in another video brought her weapon in her car. I mean, well, she had her so-called whatever, she ain't even had no license to carry. But I wouldn't bring a gun inside Chuck E. Cheese. Like, you looking for a motive to shoot somebody? Like, you really out your mind? Like, especially in front of all them babies? No. And it was a birthday going on in there. But I'm not gonna really get into that whole video, because like, they had a lot of polices there and stuff like that. I don't know if y'all watched the video, but it is a video of that floating around on YouTube. I would advise you to watch it, but it's kind of graphic. But I really think that she was the only one that went to jail, the one with the gun. So Luckily, in this video that I just showed you, don't have anybody shooting or having a gun, right? Or a knife or anything. Like, my main focus was about the kids, even though I'm not there. Like, but it could have been reportable. Like, it just don't matter. Like, I really do care about kids. But they know better than fighting in that dingo place. Like, especially in Chuck E. Cheese. Like, I mean, I don't even like Chuck E. Cheese anymore. Like, for one, they expensive, but they a big ripoff. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like, the last time I went to Chuck E. Cheese was last year after when I had my baby. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. The only thing we could share around, it was pretty much just the pizza. Like, they had fries and stuff like that, but the wings, they only gave you 4 wings, and it was about 5 of us. And I'm like, no. Like, that's the only reason why I would never go back to Chuck E. Cheese. And I don't like the game. So I'd rather take my child, when she grow up, I would take her to Dave & Buster's, even though that is for older people. But I might just take her just once. I mean, I gotta take her to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, there ain't no point about it. But me going there just for a birthday every year, no. I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't. Because it don't make no sense. Like, for one, they're a big ripoff. I'm like, no wonder they had so many people there. I wouldn't even go there if that was the last person on. I mean, to be honest with you, it's just like, around Savannah, they really don't have anything. Like, I mean, they don't have places, but they really done closed them down, especially like Skate City or the bowling alley and stuff like that. And they tore that one down in Pooler and built another place and stuff like that. I'm like, man, if you want to do something, please don't come to Savannah. Especially if you got kids and you want to do something for them, you really have to go out of town. Especially Savannah, no, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you like Chuck E. Cheese, that's on y'all. I would never step a foot back in Chuck E. Cheese because the food is a ripoff. It really is. Just a ripoff. Like, the wings, even like, say if you have a party there, if you want to have a party for your child and stuff like that, they give you only 4 wings. I'm like, you think I'm going to be stepping a foot back up in this place? Y'all must be out of your mind. And then during the time I went, they was hiring. I'm like, I want to work up here. Shoot, they must pay about people. They probably pay people about $5 now just to work there. A big ripoff. Like, I'd be glad when they close that place down. I'd be really happy when they close that place down. I ain't going to lie. If you like Chuck E. Cheese, you could go. I'm not telling you not to go, but if you really want to have fun, you have to go up to Florida or go to Atlanta or North Carolina or South Carolina, like stuff like that. I would rather, especially for me, I would go to Myrtle Beach, but the last time I went to Myrtle Beach, I would never go back to Myrtle Beach with the people who I went with. Never again. Because the whole entire time when we went to Myrtle Beach, like, it was museums, it was a whole fair, but we stayed in a hotel room the whole entire weekend. I'm like, I could have stayed home for this bull crap. And the next time they went, I guarantee you they sat in the dang on hotel room the whole entire weekend. I'm like, so what's the point of coming down here? We could just sit there and watch TV at home if we got to do this in a hotel. Wasting my time coming down there. No, never again. Never. But that's why I don't even like traveling with people. That's why I'd rather travel with my boyfriend or, well, just him, because it just is what it is. What it is. But this year for my birthday, me and my daughter are going to Atlanta because really I have to take her up there to Atlanta to go see some doctors. So, and her appointment, I scheduled it on my birthday so I could go out of town and stay how many days I want to stay up there. So that is it for today, and that is it for my birthday. So, and that's in 2 more months, and I can't wait. And if you are new, please like this video, share and subscribe, and please turn on that post notification bell button so you'll be notified every time when I make a post, share a post, and upload a post. And in the meantime, I will see you next time.